Hey everyone, this is Monarchy, and today we're after another Riftstone. As you could see, it's going to be behind the Pure Light Tower, right here. So, this is the new Riftstone, sorry, that we are trying to conquer, or have strategies. But as I could see, if you're able to own this Boonstone, that's the easy access to get to here. But to play devil's advocate, right? Best bet is Pure Light Tower to get to this point. Anything from here, you can't really, but it's almost about the same direction if you go to Temple Waypoint or the Crypt Waypoint. If you want to be, a little cheeky on that. But other than that, there is no other alternative. If they open this area, then we might have like a waypoint or a riftstone or boonstone nearby that you could, get down to this point. But anyways, I'm gonna show you, this is the closest part that you could go, and you're gonna fly around this area. So it's pretty much straightforward, but also it's to get to this point, it's a bit time consuming. Just an FYI, because all the natural environment. But I would say to target this area, it's better to start planning from above here. And yeah, strategize from right here where and how you're gonna partake into things. I'm just gonna give you guys a glimpse of the area that you have to endure and face. As you can see, it's gonna be kind of the same issue on where's the boomstone? Riftstone, excuse me. Right here. This riftstone next to the demons, we're gonna have the same issue. The only strategy I'd see for smaller group or bigger group, they're just gonna bunker down and just full out protection. Like, think of it as a clam. Your best offense is your best defense. So let's check out if there is any places that you could climb. There's one. And as you can see, this is another place just to get on top quite easy. So I'd say probably two or one place. Let me re-swing around. So one jumping area, and it's pretty much a straightforward just coming from this position here, because you don't really need a jump or climb. It's just, a hop, skip, and a jump here. So the strategy can change and waver in your favor for your benefit. So let's go from the high ground first. And how can you exploit this or improve that? So in this case, let me just take this cheeky freaker out. So you have invisibility while if you're going on foot. So as well as if it's the bigger group, right? So if it's a bigger group, I'd say they're going to be having heavy protection above and certain extent on the ground. And like I said in the past, use your environment as a weapon and protection, a shield in that case. So you could pretty much run, morph, and jump. Also, you could have a guild stone around here to make it an easy way to travel. Or this side, just, you know, you could use the tent as protection for they won't see what's going on, because they might have a level I point of view. So if, as you could see, it's a level I. The only thing they have to be aware is looking around. And let's see. And this could be an ultimatum or another way that you could leave your guild stone for people could just go further to get the kill and able to be an offensive strategy, because this would be a good way to land certain especially mages and archers to get certain players here. But like I said on the previous video that I made, it's mostly in this case you want to be mobile. You have to be moving around, not just, oh, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna shoot you. You know, he's there and I'm here. You're gonna decrease your HP, and that's not good. You could use the monster as your benefit to make them hit the monsters, and you know, have protection, block, you know, use the statue, or use these critters to get, especially the ones that's like orange or red, or however you see it, and make them come to here, and so they have to hit monsters too. So like I was saying, use the environment, what you have, what you see, and you know, especially if you're a small guild, if I attack this dude, he's gonna come to me once he stops shooting or whatnot. Even with this pig, I'm able to encourage certain monsters to follow me if I can make them follow me. If I have aggro, then let's see if I could make this guy come over here. Okay, so best thing, let's see, can he get up here? That is the goal that I want to show you guys, if you can. Yep. So you could get monsters right here in the Riftstone, and, you know, be creative how you use it. Like I said, use the monsters. They're your oysters and key to win a Riftstone. And also probably Boonstone in the future when I create those videos. But till then, this is your best benefit for the monsters can able to come across. However, since a lot of players, gamers gonna see this video, they can try to find an ultimatum and start, knocking the monsters from these locations. Okay, fair enough. And here, that's why you had to find other solutions. I just showed you one solution, but I could see another solutions. Maybe 3 or one more or 2. But, that's just one of the piece of the puzzle. And like I've mentioned earlier, if you're mage or archer, use that spread shot ability and flank them in a certain way that you have to protect the monsters to get to the way to distract the players, because your enemy, your opponent, is gonna get hit by monsters, so they're distracted by the monsters, and they have to target you and the monster. So it's one or the other. If they have an AoE ability to target the monster to finish them off quicker, and that's a little bit of protection on your own, because they won't have a full throttle or the full thrust onto you. So of course the monster is going to get hit more, and they can absorb all that damage. In this case, your survivability goes up a little bit further. So in this case, that type of strategy to invite monsters into the Riftstone, Boonstone, or whatever to have an advantage. Because think of it this way. No war is a guaranteed that's going to be a clean war or clean victory. You have to get that out of your head. Because if you're playing PvP, someone's going to PK you. Someone's going to go 3v1. Someone's going to be 5v2 or 5v1. It's kind of like bullies, gangsters, mafia, whatever. They're going to use all their forces of power with their crew and to annihilate you, to destroy you. This is the same train of thought process. It's like someone's fighting a weak person. Okay, so let's say I can fight this guy. He is weaker than me. I could probably one-shot him. But, let's bring that theory to the test. Am I able to one-shot? Not exactly. I almost can. Because those two are just stuns to give me, a little of a edge. But also, am I able to one-shot that tree guy? 2 shots. To be fair. Because let's say the stuns don't count, or it does count, but I don't know how to use the full potential of it. But in which case, most likely, you guys that have played longer or been to building your PvP builds or PvE co-op, whatever you want to use your builds for, you have it to a pristine armor for you and pristine weapon for your character. So in that in mind of process, I'd say you have 100% guaranteed you may able to knock them out with one hit or two hits like me, depending on your um, character power or battle power, whatever you want to call it. Um, because this is a easy linear um, process of how you could strategize on certain rift stones, because not all rift stones gonna guarantee you um visibility, because this is a forest and you could use forest creatures and creatures that you see here. If you're able to morph to a I wouldn't say dash or whatever, but if you have special morphs or shapeshifters, if it comes into that environment that you're able to blend in, because I can blend in with the boar in this area, it would guarantee you a hard I, it would make people have a hard time to process the information around the area, because they're like, okay, this is a boar, this is other boars. How can I distinguish? The only way that they will distinguish you if they get close to you and probably see the tag, your name tag, then they'll probably destroy you in that point. So camouflage from the environment, and you could pretty much take them down and all in a 360 motion, because like I said, there's um you know a distinct different level of each side, so no side is going to be the same, and you could just pretty much ram through this particular riftstone. And like again, it's not like where this particular riftstone that has demons around and it's more higher up. It's about the same idea, but you have more variety here. And over there, you don't have that much variety. You have only very few locations where you can pick at. Here you can nitpick where you want to go, how you want to process the information. And you could have become a spotter for your guild members, and also depending what class that you're using, you could take advantage, and if you have certain morphs in certain locations and areas, you would have so much of a big advantage on certain cases. As of now, I'm just, going around and showing you different areas, how you could look and process. How can you attack and observe without being spotted or being seen? Because you could probably be around here. Yep. Be around here and just do what you need to do to process certain information. But if in my personal opinion, if you're having like a dash character, I recommend using wolves in certain areas, for it would be hard to spot. But when there's like more birds and things like that, like these characters, I'd say use birds, but not anything flashy or glowy. Um, let's go to the morph again. So let's go dash character. So I wouldn't choose a shadow panther or a saber tooth, or we could say what's it called? That type of saber tooth, liger. I wouldn't use this type, because if you're in a certain area, then yeah, I would agree. Go ahead, go for it. But mostly something black, something that doesn't have that much shine into it. Like this wolf has a little bit armor. I wouldn't go for that. This one doesn't have anything, the wild one, but it has glowy eyes. So pick your poison. But yeah, I think the wild one would be fine. To each their own, I'm guessing for that. But since this one's like more, pronounced and bigger, I'd say this would be the best bet between these two. Birds, I would hold down, but if you need to, if you like to, yeah, I think the original's best bet. See, this one would be fine as well, because it's not, saying, hello, I'm here. Yeah, this has the same issue, has that glowy aspect of things. I wouldn't recommend this one. But, playing devil's advocate, you can go for it, and maybe depending on the color that you have, the color scheme, it might be dimmed down the color. That bird is fine. Ooh, I haven't seen this one. This looks pretty cool. But depending on the area, I going to say, oh, bear. I haven't seen these two are new for me, so it's cool to see. I guess that one's not bad. Yeah, those two lines you can't. And that one either. No. In the pure light, I guess it's maybe fine, but I could stand corrected. Yeah, as much has a nice color scheme, but that lightning is gonna say hello, I'm here. Rabbits are fine because it's slightly green. Yeah, that's no bueno. This one's a little bit fiery, but if you could make it work that it doesn't show any glows, you're fine. Like that one's fine. Yeah, that one, it's really cool. Just that, it's glowing. So people would see your character. But as my character, people will see my morph whatsoever. But yeah, you could leave like 2 or 3 or 1 person looking around here and are distracting, throwing some shots here and there. But the point of the person being around here throwing some shots, or better two. I stand corrected. Two, and throwing some shots, and then fall back. Retreat, fall back, whatever you want to call it. And that is your best opportunity to, you know, get the wandering eyes to focus on you. That is the key and goal of mine. Because the rest can fall behind and for they have hard time seeing and navigate in different directions. So going like this, for an example, dive bomb, and probably collect some monsters, and then bring some monsters back. But there's different ways to navigate this. So as they cannot see, because if you're gonna bring monsters, you want to take it someplace closer for they could, easily access to get up there. I'm not showing the right way because I just want to get up and not get hurt by that stupid tree. Okay. But yeah, there's different ways to process this Riftstone. This is like between of defense and offense. Defense and offense situation tactics. That even the person that is defending, they can also abuse and use these monsters, like you guys that is defending. You could use and abuse these monsters. And, just use your area advantage. And since Pure Light is close by, you could pretty much dive bomb this particular area. So that's another way of looking at how to take down this Riftstone or conquer this Riftstone by dive bomb and flying above and just start wailing at people. Remember, if you are an assassin class or people that's using crossbows, this is the best opportunity to dive bomb and just use AoE. Being a freaking Beyblade, let it all rip. That'd be insane and crazy tactic from the Pure Light, and you fly above here, these pillars, and just go straight down, land, and Beyblade, and just annihilate people. Because they won't expect that. If you have couple of Beyblades, wielders that's using crossbows, if you had like 10-6 in a party of crossbow players, boom, you could freaking annihilate everyone in one get-go. Especially if you're in a smaller guild, that is a huge advantage. If you have a group of 6 that has just pure crossbows and whatever their main or subclass is, but they have crossbows and they could do that Beyblade thing, I guarantee you could pretty much almost wipe out everyone. But it also depending how much battle power you have and how well equipped your members and players, friends, how they're good at building their thing. So That's key. If you have Beyblades, let them fly, let her all ripped. Um, I would see in this area, you need your DPS, you need your crazy um button trigger Hulk smashers and trigger fingers players at the front line and DPS. And you need to support them with healers nearby. So healers, you have to be prepped to be on their side. And yes, um you have to know that you're not a tanky, you might be squishy. So you're probably going to get hit or die. But it's your job to support the people that needs to be supported. And if you die, that is okay. You could still be a scout and let your party know, or the group of 6 that you are in with, let them know what happened to you. Because you are somewhat a live ability, but at the same time, you are the key component. So don't be discouraged of you as a healer, and don't stress about healing everyone. No, heal certain members of your party, and don't forget to heal you, because you are the key to certain riftstones. You are, the MVP in certain extent. But we cannot put all that weight just the healers. No, it's a guild and members as a whole. The unit has to survive or die together. If you're able to withstand and still live on certain battles, you are, like I said, MVP. But if you're not able to withstand as much, you are a certain key to victory. But in order to have those ideas and things, it's your leader that's the key of your guys' victory. The person that's calling out shots is, another key of victory. Putting you into an organized place, or putting you in a place to do X, Y, or Z. Because if you're not able to be in formation and you get out of your formation, you may be a liability. Not saying not everyone getting out of information of a certain group pattern, because there are some people can envision another way that maybe at this time now I probably need a flank. So you sometimes those people, just let them do what they do, for you could get better opportunity and grasp. Because like myself, I could follow orders and be part of the group, part of the team, but I also a wild card, because you cannot predict my movements, what I'm going to do next. Because I could see a vision. I'm a visionary. I could see what's going to happen like a few steps ahead of certain people. So in order for we could succeed as a team, I have to do this or that, even though I might be the weakest link. But if they could focus on me for just a grasp of a few milliseconds or minutes, or maybe whatever period of time, it's a game changer, and you're swindling other players to like, oh, this guy is trying to do something, maybe breaking a weak point. So, you know, the other allies have to like, okay, this guy's trying to do something, maybe other players gonna come back. So they're gonna drag certain players into whatever you're trying to do. And then you made a weak point because they just shifted. So in that type particular moment, your your group has to keep pushing and forcing themselves in a certain area and break through if you are able to, because not everyone is well equipped or not fully equipped, or they just missing certain things or getting their gear level up. That is fine. That's not no one's problem. It's no one's fault. Is sometimes it's the game mechanics. So you cannot falter anyone. So just be patient and maybe help them out to achieve certain things. But that's getting out of the conversation. But, it's something we all should know. Or, it's something that we should be reminded every now and then. So, like I said, this is, it's really interesting area, even though it's a very linear path, but there is multiple options. Not like this area, you have few options, but since it's a flat land, there is so much you could do. Depending how big or small the guild that you have, then you could thrive and do certain tactics. Because I'm just giving you guys basic tactics and not advanced. I'm hinting certain advanced techniques, but it's not, an eye-opening or eye-changer that it's like, oh, this is gonna freaking change the game and I'm gonna destroy everyone. No, 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 no. It's a basic tactics and basic understanding that you could thrive and to push, and this goes both ways from offensive and defensive point of view. So each tactics that I've showed and explained from the past Riftstones, you could use those and change it up a bit in whatever Riftstones that you're trying to advance and conquer, but also giving the opportunity of the person that are already conquered to protect the Riftstone. So this is a wide server approach for regardless what region you are from, regardless what if you're an Asian server or global server, you could use these in your benefit and maybe learn from or you review certain things if you already know certain tactics. So it could broaden your mind and your imagination. Like, oh, maybe I never thought of this. Maybe I haven't thought of that. It's that type of scenario. But again, let me know and leave a comment if you like. Please like, subscribe, and it will help a lot for this channel, and so I could keep pushing at what I want to accomplish, because I know I want to create something or make the videos a little bit better. But it's a challenge. It's not your guys' fault. It would be nice if I have your guys' support. Please subscribe and please like. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next Riftstone. So stay tuned. Peace.